he don't come back. Okay, so what are they trying to talk about? Saliu in text no show say, reveal say, reveal the mining company. But in further explanation, the chief minister, mentioned a defunct mining company. So this, I think, say it's more complicated than people think. What's your take on that? Okay, Denis.
Yeah. And me not listen to what you say. The chief minister say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what do me know? What do me know? Listening to Saliu now 98.1. He say 500,000 loan from a certain mining company in Sierra Leone. 500,000 loan. 500,000 loan. And then
Dollars.
$500,000.
yeah. Sorry, yeah, dollar, yeah, $500,000. And then the rest of the money, they say that overseas it comes. That's what he say.
Okay.
Overseas it comes. So and if you don't get all the kind of facts in there, the amount of money will come internally, the whole come out internationally, then that means you don't really do your findings about all that here, you get the facts in your hand. And like I tell you, Abu, ACC, it not go be just like the police. Police don't go there for see crime everywhere where they happen.
Yeah.
Until they get leads, they get information, informants them, for give them list, and then they follow that list there and catch the criminal.
Okay.
Now, Saliu, the ACC did the right thing. Saliu, help us with this investigation. Give us the evidence you have. Share it with us so that we all work together and try to go to the bottom of this thing. Okay, Saliu say, I don't trust you guys because we don't do this thing before. I don't see that thing. Even when the man say, well, try me this time round, me directly. They say not trust them. If Saliu not trust them, by all means, you don't do all the investigation. If honestly, they don't do the investigation, and it trust himself and the public, let Saliu publish his findings. Let us publish his findings. Let us see what the ACC go do. Let us see what Francis go do. Let us see what the public go do. But it needs to help us with this investigation. Because if you don't trust your own government institution, you don't trust them, who are you going to trust? The institution of Ghana, the one in America, and you don't even trust the public? Let's tell you release the information where you don't find out. Let's help we. Let's put pressure on ACC. Let ACC act if they don't act.
Well,
That is my position, Abu.
I not got problem with the call for Saliu for releasing information which is supposed to do. I get 100% support for that. The only problem is sometimes it's very difficult for people we not get power for feds or for try for expose people the way they empower us alone because of the endemic corruption they on all institutions them. So it is unfortunate that Saliu may not have done well. I will try for bring Saliu. I did Panfen in number. Somebody don't send me somebody we get in number, but it was too late for Brian Camp because I be one Brian Camp today also, but it was too late. But I will try for Brian Camp back, and so we go able ask him waiting in your side of the story. But do you think the chief minister set up himself for that kind of year? Because now a lot of people there, then they look at in statement where you be not say one at one time, then now the one for Lincoln. It could be politically motivated, but do you think he set up himself for that kind of year?
In the first place, they attack the all against them. They politically motivated, definitely. And the statement will be made about 1%. It was unfortunate, and I condemned it at that time, and they still condemn him. What he make, that statement was unfortunate, inappropriate, and uncalled for. But again, I was able to forgive him because he has never been a politician. Because politicians, the way they talk, especially the kind of position where they get, he will be actually guided what they talk to public. But that man had always been a professor. They speak bluntly. And politics, when they politics, you get for mind what they talk, how they talk. But you're not a politician. I mean, he go talk that. But that don't mean saying he's a corrupt man. you WhatsApp group. We have a friend there, Hassan Kamara. One time make one terrible audio. He say many people that kill people in Zambia, many kill the National Electoral Commissioner, many bomb CID, many begin put up people bomb them. Does that make Hassan a murderer? That does not make Hassan a murderer until Hassan actually sponsor, because he say when they call her, he go sponsor them. Until I see Hassan sponsor those people, until I see Hassan kill person, before I don't say yes, Hassan a murderer. So if that man we don't shock that talk there, I don't see no reason why it would be a criminal. No, see if you go do the act. And what he do so, believe in me, it completely says it's not corrupt. Because no corrupt politician. No corrupt politician will call the attention of ACC and police to investigate him. That is my take. Okay. So whatever thing they do against them, to me, is politically motivated.
Do you think the APC, the SLPP government actually serious in fighting corruption?
Oh, I have no doubt about that. I have no doubt. No iota of doubt about that. None at all. None at all.
So
no doubt at all.
So if they are serious, why when they put a deadline for, say, the former government officials, the APC government officials, them for declare their assets, why nothing not come up from there? Why they not take action?
What do you mean not come up from there?
Well, we not see anything for say as them people. They will not get any evidence for say as them people that they declare their assets by Monday, the last Monday, the 12th.
Okay, well, the government don't give the Commission of Inquiry the mandate. They have a mandate. They are working on the mandate. If that mandate, the tender reach for the Commission for me to ask for asset declaration, if people will not do them, government don't get no answer to that yet until the Commission done a report and submit it to government. At that time, you go hold government accountable, say, hey, that's so happy, we don't do anything. But for now, government don't interfere with the Commission go on. No, let the Commission do their work. When they finish, they are going to send the entire report to the President and the Cabinet. They're going to go look through them, and recommendations are going to be made. Let us see whether at that point, if the government will act on those recommendations or not. And some of you, they pray government and act on them, because otherwise, we'll go after them. You see, we'll go after them. I don't care who that therefore be involved. Let them follow the recommendation, because now millions of the country money don't go for that Commission of Inquiry day. So the result must be put into effect accordingly. But until then, government don't get for trustworthy Commission of Inquiry winning. They get their own rules, they work with. Let them finish their work. The government will wait patiently, and then they send a recommendation to them. At that point, I appreciate you will be able to ask that question there. What will government do? For now, the Commission ain't get everything.
All right. I don't know. Let's start with Mr. Abdul. Mr. Abdul, you get any question for Denis?
Denis? Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, well, the question again, Mr. Denis, you at least you don't condemn now what you say the chief minister say, and I applaud you for that. But you also say, say the chief minister not a politician. Some of we know the history. He only came to that government because it happened for health matter during his PhD. But the question where some of we, in terms of this, the Western world, and most of the members of this administration,
Yeah, you go in and out, Mr. Abdul.
You don't live in the Western world. How would you explain to a child yet unborn or somebody who did primary school, say when President Bio's government came, the man who had the committee for looking to the activities of the past government, he do selective justice. What do I mean by that? Up to today, Mr. Denis Sandi, who served as Minister of Lands during the past government, he's still currently serving as Minister of Lands now this current government. So how can you sit down and tell somebody when a 1 year old Nalosa you say Alpha Kanu has to be held accountable because he served at the administration of Anes Kuruma, but then Sandi who served at the APC as the same position just because he was given money to the SLPP under the cover, because it is not hidden, he is still maintaining his job and is not part of the team of people away anti-corruption for leaking through. Can you tell that? How can you tell that to a 5-year-old? We not born, we not know nothing yet. Is that okay? Is that a fair way of conducting?
Okay.
I mean,
well, first, what I will tell you, the 5-year-old, I will try to explain to him that the Commission of Inquiry get a separate role from the Anti-Corruption Commission. Okay? And that the Anti-Corruption Commission in there generally for they go around for look for anything that happen. You understand? We can index clearly. Now the information don't carry the index. Say now social information that day this never happen. Now they go after. You understand? The Commission of Inquiry, on the other hand, they get a mandate where they for investigate MDAs them from this period to this period. And that is that category there, then it shall need fall. And with that category there, nobody, no day where they will say this one, and so until the Commission of Inquiry done. When Commission of Inquiry done, then tell the president say there is a need. Now so be involved. At that time there is a need no city go maintain position.
No, Mr. Saidu, hold on. You and I live in the Western world. You know, in Arizona, where you are currently, Denis will not occupy his position as it is while anti-corruption, a commission of inquiry is going on. No, they don't.
No. Normally, they voluntarily quit their position. They recuse themselves from the office. Most tenants is always what they do. Not that they are removing them because they are investigating them. Then the office say, with this kind of cloud over my head, I don't think I should continue my job. That is what happens here. And then they resign voluntarily. But Sierra Leone, I'm here to see that person who will say they are investigating, make a resign voluntarily. If the law don't ask him to resign. So let's not mix matters here when they compare Yanda. You understand? Yanda, they resign. If they come and they say, you, social secretary of state, if they do, if nobody here, if they see that they resign, okay, when they investigate you, and they resign, they will carry on their work. That is what they do here. That is what they do here.
No,
because
Mr. Saidu, I know I'm not going to debate. You know, say then they resign, but that resignation, they 9 out of 10. You know, and I know the other people, Chicago, Markota, they on there. Then they push them behind the door. They don't go so President Trump for example.
Okay. Well, if it is behind the door, me and you don't know. What we know is that they are resigning. That is what we know. They are resigning officially. So they behind the door.
Okay, well, the last question. Okay, the last question, I guess, so others will come in terms of this journalist and Francis. Do you think Francis now ain't get the power? Because one of the statements we read, I read the number 7, maybe I'm mistaken. Say, this is extortion and harassment. Now, Inga for make that call there, or after we don't call the police, now the determination of the police after an investigation is being done thoroughly that from what you then gather, this journalist want for extort the Francis. Why not Francis for make that call there?
Because Francis get the right to make that call. Francis has the whole right to make that call. If you don't know, say you don't involve no criminal business. You don't involve that kind of money when they call that you name. Somebody go right here and a text you know Sabia. Say, hey, I don't hear social information about you. Now social thing. What you say? And when the journalist in Sierra Leone, most times either a blackmail or extortion. So anybody can perceive it the way you want. And if you perceive it how you want them, I just see no reason. Nothing wrong with how you express them. This is how I feel. I feel intimidated. You understand? I feel harassed for some people I don't do. This one they can't tell me, say, they investigate me, don't get information, they don't almost complete investigation. I feel harassed. Anybody can feel that way, and you get right to express them. I don't say anything wrong with that. If you don't go file a complaint at court, they say, okay, this is how I feel. We want to investigate this matter. CID, now when they investigate criminal issues there, when they take over. ACC, this is a corruption matter about bribery. We want to investigate, when I look into this. I feel harassed. I feel intimidated by this guy. That is why I don't even want to talk to him, because I don't need to continue that conversation with him. So it depends. Then an individual perspective. You can do it that way. You can look at it that way and interpret it the way he feels. That is how he felt. What is wrong with that expressing how the way he felt when you see that text? But you stand right now, the country you say you never ISIS business in this country. How you go feel? Somebody send you don't Sabia. You say, hey, would they investigate you never ISIS business in this country? How are you going to take that? How are you going to take that? You don't call FBI, say FBI on a cow. I receive social text from this person. He say, me never ISIS business. We can't investigate them. That is the right thing to do. If you keep on tomorrow, something happen, the man you go involve yourself. call FBI, call the police, and receive this text here. Anonymous. I don't have this person or the social post here a day. We are going to investigate this matter. That is what a responsible man can do. And that is what he did. I'm not saying it's wrong with that.
All right. So let
I'm
me
not
go
saying it's wrong
to
with that.
yeah. Let me go to Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, what's in your question for Dennis?
Well, thank you, Mr. Denis, for being here, and thank you, TPN contributors and the radio in general, and more so to the listeners. Mina Kagbo from New York. I'm a neutral person. I'm not APC. I'm not SLPP. I'm a Sierra Leonean. I don't have a specific question for Mr. Denis, but I have specific comments then where I want to make as a citizen of Sierra Leone. Number one, the email, I believe, quote me if I'm wrong, and if somebody has it, I was having it to read it clearly what it says. I think the email states that I have a document here in concern with 1.5 million. I'm just summarizing. Concern with 1.5 million which has been deposited in your account, and the investigation has already been concluded. What do you want to say about it? And I believe people who were there were saying from the conversation over the media, they were saying it's just a yes or no question he asked. We should have said yes, publish it, or no, don't publish it. Now, that's where the trick is. Now, let's say the man say no, don't publish it. That would have been a whole other thing. That means he's guilty. Now, again, my question to Saidu, I wish he's here, or to journalism in Sierra Leone, to the SLAF life, that's how they call them. I want to know if a journalist has completed an investigation, which you already get the facts about this investigation. If it is a rule and regulation that he has to go to the individual again and tell him, this is what we have concluded. What do you want us to do? Are we going to republish it or not to publish it? I want to know if that is the rule.
Well. Let me help you on that.
All right.
In journalism,
I have more to say. I have more to say.
Yeah. In journalism, you get two sides of a story, right? There is always this saying there is two sides to a story, right? Yeah, maybe you as an ethical journalist, the best way to do it is, if you don't do your investigation, at least if you know you're from the other side, you should be attempted to go to that person and ask, say, now this are the investigate and it relates to you, and I want to publish this, I want to know what's on your side of the story, so that I will be balanced. That is called balanced journalism. So yes,
all right, let me stop you there. I don't want us to coach these words. And let's go back to the email. I'm not sure he asked for contribution. He asked for permission whether to publish it or not to publish it. I am not sure. I'm saying this. Go back to the email. Whether he asked for permission or he asked for contribution to the investigation. Because the document, according to him, the email says, I have a document already concluded for publishing.
Yeah.
About a case against you. Yeah. Already concluded. So what do you want me to say? You already conclude on the information. What else do you want me to say?
Well,
so please, let's not sugarcoat these things and look at the words, the frame, or the way the words are framed.
Mr. Kabo,
okay.
I mean, the confusion,
correct.
The confusion where you get about how journalism they work.
It's not me confusing.
No, hold on,
actually.
Hold on, because you emphasize on semantics. Like I have already concluded. Should I publish it? That's now they emphasize on, right?
Exactly. Whether he's right to go and ask a culprit already, or somebody who you're going to publish against, and somebody who has committed a crime, I have to kill. I want to kill. I have to go ask you. I want to kill you. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Should I kill you or not to kill you?
No.
Something like that.
Well, once again, it's very, very complicated if you don't understand. I can come to you at the investigate you don't know. Where I don't do me investigation on site, if me as somebody when an ethical journalist, they come to you and say, because especially when an allegation like this is very, very troubling, and you know, it's a serious matter. So you as a journalist, not just go publish something, they try to forget another side of the story. So you can ask and say,
no.
Should I publish this? Is it okay for me to publish? Is it left to you say, okay, this is my own side of the story. tell me what's
All right.
what's na your side of story. And I don't think say it make any difference anyway. Then semantics
All right,
make any
Mr. Man,
difference.
okay. Now I have the floor. I just like I said to you, my question is not answered because according to what I understand, it says an allegation already concluded, and I want to publish it.
No,
And
no,
the media, all over the media,
they're
we
not
are saying
allegation.
the man asked. Hold on. The whole media, they were saying the man asked him a question. He only needs to say yes or no. But my point is it right to go and ask him that? This is what we do. We find you guilty. We want to publish it. Should I publish it or no?
No,
If it is
Mr.
right,
Gabo, Mr.
that's
Gabo,
what I'm saying.
you are adding stuff. You not say you
No,
will find
I'm
you
not
guilty.
adding. I'm not adding
No,
stuff.
you not
I'm
say
reading from
we find you
context.
guilty.
It's
We have to be,
conceptual.
hold on. We have to be very,
It's
very
Okay,
conceptual.
somebody get the text reader. Somebody get the text reader.
If you get it,
text with me again. I've been get but
all right. Now that's an assignment. Let's everybody go and find out. I'll come back. Now my next point of clarification is this. I don't think the chief minister made any mistake. It's been published worldwide, all over Sierra Leone and even in the world that if you suspect any form of corruption, what do? You report yourself to the law enforcement, or you report yourself to the...
Thank you, my brother.
Hold on. I'm coming. You report yourself to the law enforcement, or you report to the ACC. And that is exactly what the chief minister has done. He knew very well this is a case of corruption. It is about me. Should I sit on it? Should I answer this guy? No, I don't want to answer this guy because first of all, I don't know what he's after. I don't know his plans. So let me just put it there to the ACC to take care of it. He called Ben Kaifala and he explained that. He called the CID. One thing I want to know, and I don't get clear, is that, quote me if I'm wrong, I am not clear whether the chief minister instructed the police to arrest this guy. That I don't know. But I know for sure he called the CID and reported himself. And I want to know whether it's the police officer or the CID that came up to themselves to go and arrest this guy, or it's the man himself instructed officers to go and arrest him. So you have to find out those facts.
well,
We get things clear.
I bring
That's my other
with girls
point.
for make he delve into that. But I've been trying to forget the.
No, he's going to tell you. Let me tell you what he said. Let me tell you what Saidu Jallo said on the radio. He said, if the man knows he's not guilty, why did he call police to go arrest him? In other words, he's saying the man authorized the police to arrest him because he's guilty. That's what he said in the radio.
Well,
Now,
but what are the time for talking?
So,
Okay, Kago, let me ask you a question, Mr. Kago.
go ahead. I'm still on my OR.
No, Mr. Gabo,
And I'm
hold on.
still on my OR.
Mr. Gabo.
Yeah.
Hold on. Abdul, ask a question, then after that we go to our guest.
Yeah, Kago, you said the laws in Sierra Leone because when you do a research, you have to do both research. Like what the man Kotasi, there are two sides of every story.
Yeah.
And there's a very famous musician where don't make a song out of it, Phil Collins of London, which said both sides of the story. But just to come back to this point, if you just quoted that the anti-corruption, the laws in Sierra Leone say when somebody confronts you with this kind of thing,
No, I said
the
it's
police to
Hold on, give a chance, let
corruption.
in statement.
Hold on. Anti-corruption and the police. And they need to applaud you, they tell you thank you. Don't you also want to tell us or tell the listeners what the laws of Sierra Leone say if I, Abdul Kanu, calls Abuma Kota somebody, if the police have the authority to detain me at the CID? That's not. I'm coming. I told you I'm still on my OR. No. But you interrupted me. I have serious things here to discuss. I'm not here on politics. I'm here for the benefit of Sierra Leoneans. Because you guys were in the radio talking all kind of things, and you fail to analyze where the point is. And only the truth shall save us. Now let's come to this journalist. Is he infallible? Is he somebody that is not subjected to be arrested if the government or the police want to find out something? Is he infallible from arrest? Has he monopoly over not being arrested? Or are the journalists in Sierra Leone should never be arrested at all? I want to get those specifics.
Mr. Gabo.
In cases like this.
Mr. Gabo.
Okay,
want to demonstrate.
my brother, let me come in, if I may.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still on my own.
No,
I'm
Mr.
asking the
Gabo,
public.
Mr.
This is
Gabo,
going to Sierra
Mr.
Leone
Gabo,
and it's Sierra Leonean,
Mr.
and I
Gabo.
want answers
Yeah,
because
Mr.
I'm a
okay,
Gabo.
Tanzanian.
but you want answers, you have to wait and get the answers.
Yeah, you know they just they talk no more. You get for give other people them chance again.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah. Now let me tell you about the arrester. Yeah.
Okay.
The police that Sierra Leone they get the right for even go Mr. Ibaranda and carry go to police. They say they can't question you for something.
That's what I'm asking. If
You understand? They can't go do that.
to
And the only law is that within 72 hours, if they don't get nothing for charge you for, they will release you.
Exactly.
But if they carry
That's
you
why
for
I'm
3
asking.
days, yeah,
If
for
he
3
get
days,
alleged,
they can for
that's
detain
why
you
I'm
or
asking.
investigate.
That's why I'm asking if he's alleged
Mr. Gabo,
to
Mr. Gabo,
arrest,
give
or
me
how important
okay,
is it in
Mr.
Sierra Leone
Gabo,
not to be arrested?
Mr. Gabo,
Yes.
please give and
Yeah.
chance. Let it talk. Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay.
Yeah, so the police them, they don't do no bad. They receive this text. This is a text I have received. The Chief Justice silence. I don't receive this text from this guy. Yeah? I feel harassed. I feel intimidated by it. So I want to investigate this matter. He sent the same text to ACC. I want to investigate this matter. Police in doing their job in investigative, they invite and they say, "Can I?" Or they go with
Exactly.
They say, "One,
well,
two."
that's why I'm asking. That's why.
Within 24 hours, they release them back with no charge.
That's why I'm asking if this guy is allergic.
Mr. Gabo.
That's why I'm asking
Mr.
if
Gabo.
this guy is allergic to
Mr.
arrest
Gabo.
or he's a special person. He
Mr.
should
Gabo.
not be arrested by law enforcement.
Mr.
Yes.
Gabo.
And what makes him special?
Mr. Gabo.
Go ahead.
I know say you passionate for this case, but give and chance let you finish. When you finish, I will give chance.
He's on my side though. In that case,
I
he's on my side.
but,
So I don't want
the
him to
people
go
that
further on that.
They want for listening
because I'm still on my OAS.
No, but the people that want for listening.
I mean, I don't want to jump on this topic in a half-assed manner. I want to see the facts.
You don't interrupt too much. The people they want for listening now, they want for listening you. But if you dey talk, the other person they talk, when I begin to talk on each other, the people that they're not going to able to catch exactly what are the important things, and that make us say, give a chance. When you finish, I will give you chance for let you you talk what you get for talk. Then it's finished.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. So, Mr. Kabo, I hope I'm protected now.
No, Mr. Okay, let me put this clear, Mr. You done right. That's what I said. I'm not against you to say he was arrested. I'm trying to find out because the public is
We understand. Say on the same page, but just give a chance let you finish.
No, you don't. I think you should.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So now, what the devil say here? That Monday, the government, the police, they get the right for arrest, for invite anybody. Nobody know about Blue Sierra Leone. For invite you if there is a complaint or there is something they don't get against you. For can you go to police, go take statement from you, and investigate the matter. If they not find anything within 3 days, 72 hours, they will release you with no charge. They not do no bad. The only thing they don't do bad, if they could have held that man for more than 3 days, then they don't go against the man in right. But 24 hours, they call him, they detain him, they go to the bank, they find out about the bank, then at the same time, they obtain statement from him, they say, go, they investigate the matter.
Yeah. Okay,
Mr. They continue. Go, they release him. Police don't do no bad. Chief Minister don't tell anybody for saying they go arrest him. In the complaint late, he said, I feel intimidated and harassed by this man about money where I don't know about. Look, intention sent to me. ACC, look at that. Now, when I tell you fighting corruption and criminality, you want to help me investigate this matter. Because it's above me, and I'm not going to contact this guy. That is what they did. He did. You know, tell us when they go arrest him. Now, some police they do not come today, then they lie for big people. Look the case of the vice president, Bashir Mox. He go there, that thing go up to him, he go there, he don't forget about that step. Police they go arrest the imam them. Until the vice president Yeri, he call them and say, no, what they do, they left them. But already, people don't begin to talk, say, now he tell the police when they arrest them. Chief Minister don't tell no police to arrest them. Police they do their work, they investigate. And they within their mandate for when they detain anybody who they want for detain, why they investigate for 3 days.
Okay.
That's what they did.
All right. Mr. Kabo, you get now you turn.
Yeah, my probably not the final, but another point I want to make corrections, especially under the side of Mr. Mankota when he was opening the dialogue by saying that the chief minister talking about, because they are fighting corruption, and he mentioned a word which says if you get they give you $1 million, which is 1%, I'm saying
and you get probably 1% of 1 million. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. Maybe it's $100. You keep $100 or $1,000 on your own, and you use the 999,000, and the people see what you do. Then even if you take that one, you can. That's better. Now, let me tell you how politicians are interpreting this. We are not interested in your dirty politics in Sierra Leone. You understand? If APC government and it's politicians them, all the one that will be holding position, all the government officials there, if they give them contract or any form of money, we can have salon. If they will be for take 10% each one, where it come, now your department, you take 10%, salon would have been heaven today. So the idea of the chief minister saying 10%, he's even making it impossible to happen in Sierra Leone.
No, Mr. Gabo, Mr. Gabo.
No, this is what I'm telling you.
Mr. Gabo,
Mr. Gabo. Mr. Makota,
Mr. Gabo.
If APC, okay, put about the basket, where that guy then get 12 million, let's say before take 1 million. You know how money boss is there?
Mr. Gabo.
Well, it's not even possible. So why are you guys making it a deal?
Mr. Gabo,
The chief minister is right.
All right.
Yes.
Mr. Gabo, I know say you passionate, but the chief minister not say 10%. He say 1%. So that's not
okay. 1%, whatever.
Yeah, that's not correction. Then secondly,
okay.
Every sincere Sierra Leone and a patriotic Sierra Leone know say that was very, very wrong. Then Denis, when an SLPP member, a passionate SLPP member, he just don't tell you say it was unfortunate. Then kind words and they say they fight corruption and they say no. Well, we go accept a minimum type of corruption. That undermine the very purpose of fighting corruption. That's not the important thing about that particular word. Denis at this program, he talk about that. Say it was unfortunate, and anybody where want for defend that, then you have a problem, man. So go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Mankota. I believe the chief minister was very sincere to the point, to the highest degree. Let me tell you, Mr. Mankota, even in your very little family, you know what corruption is in Sierra Leone. Thinking of corruption in Sierra Leone, if you give some expenses or some money or finance or any type of thing, where possibly they extract some benefits.
Okay, Mr.
benefit.
Let me ask you a question.
Then that constitutes no benefit.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes. Correct.
The Lunga Bridge where they carry them construct them let's say about $2 billion not so.
Correct.
Okay, you think say it acceptable for make somebody or minister we responsible for them saying they let pull 1% of $2 billion?
Mr. Mankota,
let's answer me.
No, I'm not going to answer you because you are a politician, and I'm going to answer you as a citizen of Sierra Leone. As a citizen of Sierra Leone, asking me for that bridge we don't not take place yet. I want to ask you about the Wilkinson or whatever road we cost 3 million. Went up to cost 13, 14, 15 million. I want to ask you about that. Because that bridge don't come yet. So why are you talking about what not done yet? Minus what we don't see now? Why?
Mr. Abdul,
when you talk about corruption, that's not happening yet.
All right, let me give Mr. Abdul a chance for make a way and call him. All right, Mr. Abdul,
no,
thank you.
Mr. Kago, I think say perhaps he's the only Sierra Leonean we say what the chief minister say, but so I not go still long on.
Yeah, because I have proof. Because I have proof.
It may be true. Hold on. It may be true, but just like what Denis say, and me don't talk to the first 9 people we sit down for convince Madabio for run for president way back from before Berewa in time. I'm not gonna name names to her. We say no. In fact, for that, the chief minister was scolded, not publicly, but they say no man, enough of the talk, then talk here privately.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
I am telling you, I'm not talking as.
You are the only person. Hold on. You're not the only person who feels good. It's not that if the chief minister talk, whether it is right or wrong, but as somebody of authority holding that high office, there are certain things you don't say publicly. That is why when Denis say the man is not a politician, now land in the land. It's just unfortunate by being free down. Well, being to free.
You don't go in and out, Mr. Abdul. You don't go in and out.
Yes. So of course being the chief minister is, I mean, I don't know if that comes with the office or is too powerful. I was born in Sierra Leone. Kagbo, you were born in Sierra Leone. The only two people in Sierra Leone that used to have police siren file at them before motorcycle under, it was Shaka Stephen S.I. Kuruma or maybe Momo the president. So Marabio should be and the vice president. But I have seen it with my own eyes. Now Beach Road. No, it was when the prime minister of Ethiopia, Kana Salon, and they had a dinner na the beach sea. I was staying right at the beach. The chief minister was passing as if he's the vice president. You know, all those. You know, Mr. Like what Denis, not a politician, but the power don't go in the head so much that, you know. So some of these things, it's not that it's fine with and they happen. I think what people are trying to say, whether it is true or not, maybe like what Kotabi they say, they bring the reference of the journalist and the guy will write the paper. According to Umaru Fofana in press release, he say the man say, disinformation and they go on, and we all not go school, but we sabi read and write. When somebody use the word core and the capital letter ALLEGGE, alleged, that means, oh, now this story I get to, but allegedly they said Mr. Abuman Kota, Mr. Kagbo, Denis, Saidu, allegedly I say Nai and this girl had a talk. Allegedly. Mr. Kagbo will say nothing, I don't want to talk to yourself. Oh no, not to show, not to show EP and all it. You know, so but if the man they say, oh Mr. Minister, now this story I hear and they can't publish them. But if you say no, we hear a story. Allegedly money has been deposited into your account na Eco Bank, and now the chief minister say no, I not get money personally na Eco Bank. The money what they na Eco Bank is government money. Me just get a business a debit.
Mr. Abdul, I'm not stopping you. Let me correct you there. Oh, now you look at the framework of the text. It says an alleged allegation has been completed, investigated and completed, and be ready for what? It's completed. It's concluded. He used the word concluded. What do you want from the man?
Mr.
You
Gabo,
concluded an investigation. Why would you go? I'm asking.
Mr.
Nobody answer me that question.
Mr. Gabo.
Why would you go ask a criminal? They already convict you, and they go ask you as a criminal. We want to take action against you. Yeah.
Mr. Gabo.
Right.
Please,
right.
A lot of people. Let me show you how many people right now where they listening in at the radio, not even the TV.
That's fine.
You know, one thing where I want to make you know, when they say an investigation is completed, you know, necessarily means say they don't convict you as guilty. Otherwise, you're not supposed to use the word allege, because you know they use the word allege inside guilty. Those words are opposite. So I want to make you understand that, not say you're passionate, but the man used allegedly, right? That means say that's not an allegation. So not a conviction. So a lot of people that they watch with and then they listen with.
Yes, an allegation that has already been concluded.
Somebody can add the line.
Okay.
Hold on. Somebody can add the line.
Right.
Maybe he gets a question. And Ibrahim Sisi, right?
Correct.
Ibrahim Sisi. Ibrahim Sisi, I don't know if now Ibrahim Sisi, but somebody can add the line with the phone number.
Maybe you want to come make clearance for us.
Yeah, 623-377-8612. Would another one day? Or the person just want for listening. If you want for listening, there's a number to call, or you can go now we website. You they listen. If you want this line now for contribute, if you want for contribute. Now let we go back to Denis. Denis, looking at you know, you see now the past.
American audio, Mr. Manku.
American. I know. I see you at the camp. Denis, looking at this, the passion where you see now the program alone, you know say there is always the potential for make somebody misunderstand you. So you as a government official, don't you think it is very, very prudent for make you know what you talk and what you do? Because at the end of the day, it seems like the lens is all about looking for a problem, right?
No, let me talk in the opening that it was unfortunate that the chief minister began for alter that statement. That don't mean say it corrupt or it condone corruption, but like I would say, not to either whether it's right or not. But the actual utterance of that word day from him, coming direct from him, it was an unfortunate thing. But me no say that man, even if they have corruption, for now, it not begin at it. So You
You
are
sure?
no, you are right. I mean, so you are right. So if you get body back corruption, me no say not begin ahead. Me, me not to train and qualify journalists. But what I done for college, I do journalism for a couple of months. And the reason why I dey go behind tell you, they can't hear it for stop our country. I've been working with plenty of journalists there. That is what most of them do against politicians and Lebanese business people and Indian people there. Sometimes they build up a story against you, they go meet you, especially the Lebanese there and Indians there. They go say to you, oh, we don't, in fact, it did a publication now, we just wait Monday, then the weekend down, they will publish them. So you get, then as soon as they get the money.
I agree
As
with
soon as
you.
they get the money.
I agree with you. That's
So
why.
therefore, let me I want to tell you, it really tell you, let me say, a reputation not a lie. Whatever allegation it gets, when you don't complete that investigation, if chief minister don't snub them, go ahead and publish it. That is why you are a journalist. You are an investigative journalist. Go ahead and publish it. That is my point. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying the chief minister is right. But the chief minister don't ignore you. They don't call the appropriate authorities. By all means, prove them all wrong.
Yeah.
Prove them that you have done your due diligence. You have investigated this matter. You have all the evidence that you take from many scholar man for every text and say, what is about this allegation?
Yeah.
You see, sometimes don't start a fight that you can't fight or you can't continue. Don't start it. And another thing essentially they expect that kind of reaction there from the chief minister. If you say that be business as usual, well, Sally will not write that table calm. Calm. Sometimes these guys get their information from the now Romani they get the information. Some there are two party they get the information. They don't make no effort to find out, they go direct for the target. If if I join journalist, I know say the cabinet against corruption. I go find out say this person here is about corruption. Believe me, once I don't get the fact, I don't even ask you. You go defend yourself now. As long as I don't get the fact, I don't even ask you. I the publisher because that is my job. That is my job. I don't even go to ask you, and I said, what do you say? Or make up. No, I don't ask you. I the publisher because I believe in what I don't find out. But I don't believe in what you find out, or maybe let me find out nothing. If you just want to get engagement with the minister, if they be not corrupt politicians there before, but carry out will not be party. He said, you get to protect me. And by God, you know, say, me, I don't work with politicians, including me, your former boss, Moya Bangura. Most of these guys, they have journalists in their pocket. They give them money every weekend for the weekend money.
Yeah.
They will never write anything dangerous about them or bad about them. Never. They will never do it.
I have no doubt about that. Now we go to
They will never do it.
Ahmed Kanu.
Yes.
You get a question for Denis.
Yeah, the question we I get for Mr. Denis Saidu. Mr. Saidu, this na Ahmed Kanu, Columbus, Ohio. My question we I get is that where the journalist, Mr. Jallo, make the allegations against the chief minister, Mr. Francis. What do you think why Mr. Francis not for I don't listen to you. Why you think say not for being talked to him? Me think say if somebody accuse me of something why not do, and you not journalist, for make you go blackmail me, I think I get the right for talk to you. Perhaps when I talk to you, if my level of intelligence and my level of legal knowledge and whatever surpass you, then you go check your brakes in the first place.
Okay.
For no say
this
way I can do so, not to the right thing for do. I think it be for talk to the journalist before he even go report the matter.
Okay, make I ask you. Make I say this, yeah. That na your perception. Na so you go handle them.
Yeah, we all they talk on opinions. You self now.
No, when now they take when me go act like how the man do. Me go act like because you see what police they want to hold you. They say you get right for 30 months or you can't lawyer they can represent you. So when they investigate, they can't say investigating journalists. It is someone allegation they can money they put on your head. Believe me, no, I can't put up from her. No encourage your corruption program. Call the one that will get the right for fight corruption, manage in the matter. Let them implicate themselves more.
Yes,
And that
but
was what he did.
this way they talk so now something understandable. If you are already under arrest and you are under investigation, if they take you go na police station or CID or whatever, even Naya, first thing where the policeman or the CID them they tell you the detectives them, then they tell you say you get the right for say something or you know say something. And you get the right for get an attorney. So you can keep quiet until you really decide on talking with an in the presence of an attorney who therefore defend you, and you get the right for say something and even say something to the accuser.
Okay.
So that
Ahmed Kanu.
yeah, you
Ahmed Kanu.
yes.
Ahmed Kanu.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what in because una text we see no more, right? I don't know why the chief minister decided for call the ACC and the police, but in my own opinion, if the chief minister definitely believes there is an extortion as he tried for talk because he say something like an extortion. I don't really understand what in that one they mean. Did Saidu Tpn ask for money or he asked for information? And that one they may not understand. But if indeed the chief minister believes so this girl for do with an extortion, whether na money now or information, I think they do the right thing for
You come and do this one.
yeah, he do the right thing. The only problem is right now, the way the country did, the chief minister get power over the police them. He get power over the judiciary because coming from above. You understand? So we don't know exactly whether a tactics for intimidate the guy or not. This is where the problem is. So we need to bring in Saidu.
I think
for make you can ask exactly what he tell the chief minister when the chief minister they feel threatened or feel extorted.
Yeah, Mr. Mankota, let me just throw a light on that. You're right on what you said, but I want to believe if the chief minister would have had a conversation with this guy, what we are talking here is little. This would have been the worst scenario ever since. I see where Mr. Kanu is coming from. In Sierra Leone, it's not even part of the rules and regulations or laws. It's just a cultural way, a way of life. Where person talk to you, talk to them. But you know mean say if the person talk to me, I not talk to run a crime. I don't have to talk to you. When you bring bullshit to me, I don't have to talk to you. I go straight to the law enforcement. I report myself. They take care of that. If supposing that man would have answered, and because people were asking in the media, you give a yes or no question. That's all. Just say yes or no. And just like you guys say, don't take away distortion, that part of going to rip off or to make money, or maybe who knows who is in the background of all those emails and other things and all those transactions. Who knows that? You know, that man is simply would have gone. Listen, we know it happened. Yeah.
Mankocha, I still get the floor.
Yeah, go.
What thing are they try for Sinaya and to say to Mr. Kago and Mr. Denis Saidu? First and foremost, the chief minister na man of letters. If at all he be want for if he still be want for do even better, where the journalist Jallo ask him, wetin he ask him, and before really get some people them, maybe contact a few people and say, I get for say something to you, but I want.
This person they talk. Wait, when they talk. Wait, I get question for him, yeah.
Okay.
This person they talk. Wait, I get question for him. Yeah.
Mr. Kanu, don't go that side.
Mr. Ahmed.
All right, hold on. This na me own perception and na me own
Opinion.
beliefs. Okay, now this I know.
Yeah.
If me dey in the place of the chief minister, I go find people them way if I dey respond, then go dey people they want know say if it's the journalist therefore go make another story, then go know if na lie or not to lie. He get that time for do that and tell these guys, you know, and the answer you was, I want so time now. The answer you now get certain people them around.
All right, that's fine, Mr. Kabo.
But he called the people them. You already called them. The police and the commission of inquiry.
Mr. Kabo, you are
respond to the journalist.
Mr. Kabo, you are still in the program. You are still in the program, definitely today. Please.
Yes. Mr. Kabo, hold on.
Dennis, go ahead. Dennis, go ahead.
Mr. Kabo, hold on. I talk to Mr. Saidu. Now, Mr. Saidu, now in the guest na the program.
Mr. Ahmed Kanu.
I believe.
Ahmed Kanu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Dennis, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Kanu, I got one question for you, yeah?
Okay.
What Chief Minister call Anti-Corruption Commission, where he contact them for when they investigate, when they get involved to the matter, or investigate. Openly. They call the CID. They do bad?
No, they not do bad.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hold on. Okay, that means that idea of why you know answer talk to the man, you know make no sense. Because he has to, he's not under any obligation. He did the right thing. He's not under any obligation for say yes or no to him. Somebody will try to blackmail you, you're gonna begin to encourage about put up.
Okay,
yes.
Mankota, let me just say this to Mr. Saidu. Mr. Saidu, you have a lot of politicians in Naya, where we do inside democracy and in Europe, where certain journalists then they do almost the same thing where Mr. Saidu they try for do so, whether on a dishonest level or honest level. The people they're waiting fall under their accusations their allegations there, usually then they answer the journalist or whoever they try for blaspheme them directly, but then they do harm in the presence of other people before even the CIA or the FBI can inside. They're already in talk because this guy is journalist.
Mr. Ahmed Kanu.
He get the right for ask. And he get the right for make response.
Mr. Ahmed Kanu.
Yes.
I think on this side, I think say get well not to, I know they say correct, but I think say it is important, especially in the age of social media, you have to be very careful because anything we talk, sometimes that person is sometimes it be dey on record. Where that person they talk, if you say anything, any mistake we make they come back and hunt. And so the chief minister do right for call the ACC and that. The only problem what I get is waiting compel them for make it talk say now extortion, the man want for extort them. Because that one they mean say like when they ask somebody for something in return, a kind of a quid pro quo, right? Well, right now the word don't what they call the American.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, because now the definition of extortion, you understand? Okay, I get this, give me this.
Abu,
yeah.
You see?
What do you
Now,
know?
you know why?
What do you know the chief minister talk? What do you know the chief minister talk? He feel intimidated and harassed by that kind of text. You understand? He feel intimidated and harassed.
But I
knew the involvement in this.
But the radio, he talks say na extortion.
Let me answer this. Mr. Dennis, you get your answer. Me, I don't know what the chief minister
No.
All right, so response to that.
Mr. Kabo, hold on, let me cancel you. Hold on. You don't steal this. You need actually I think I need to create a very good broadcast program for you, right?
Because I am the Sierra Leonean and we are politicians. Okay. So I'm not going to ready for you guys to defeat me.
Okay. Well, hold on. Dennis, this is my point.
Yes.
You understand? On the radio, the man even talk about extortion. That particular what they call you. I want to know whether the journalists be asked for something in return other than just information. So now the reason I want to bring
Abu, you can make an act of extortion without asking, say, give me money, no, or I go do this.
Now the time for talk about. Now I want for no. Not necessarily say people get for big money. It can be
you don't get for them say, give me money or give me this, I will give this. But the act
I go answer you.
You understand? Now it go tantamount to extortion. Now make it talk if you see mistakes what they send against Saidu. I say na extortionist because the act is clearly an extortion. Otherwise, let Saidu produce the document, let publish the article.
But
otherwise an extortion.
not true. But what are the time for talk is extortion. The level of extortion, you ask for something in return for another thing. Now extortion that one. If you not do this, and they do this. Then call na forceful extortion that one day. But anyway, you're not going to be able to answer that until we get the journalists for make it tell we or anybody
until
maybe
we
the
answer
chief
you,
minister for let it tell we
Sierra Leone man.
who say he reached to the level of extortion. Just not just say okay, I get this information I want for publish am. What do you think? What's your point of view? Another day, but
I get question.
Mr. Kagbo, hold on, Mr. Kagbo. I give 1 minute. You don't steal me program today, but I give 1 minute. Go ahead.
Abu, I don't know how long this year the name. I get other program for go with last Akon program.
Yeah. Now don't with the done so now.
And the two people, Lankota and Mr. Kanu. Yes.
Mr. Kagbo.
Question for Mr. Kagbo.
Mr. Kagbo, 1 minute.
Well, you say you na Sierra Leonean, we na politician. So we being politician not qualify with a Sierra Leonean like you?
No, because we have
special interest. Politicians have special interest. That's the only answer I can give you. Politicians have special interest.
No, I mean, even though I'm a politician, doesn't qualify me to be a Sierra Leonean like you.
Hold on, guys. Let's release.
My answer to you is politicians have special interest instead of the country. I have interest only of the country.
Mr. Kagbo.
Yes.
Let's release our guest, then we'll go to the commentation. So, Mr. Denis Saidu. Definitely. I will thank you very much for the program. This now an issue where far from over because we need to know exactly nothing more.
I want to bring Saidu as a guest. That one.
Yeah.
I will never come here.
I go do me level best forgetting number. I go try for call him. If he ready for
that,
if fine. But if you not come, that's okay. So thank you very much.
But okay,
thank you. In fair to Saidu, the need for promiscuity say instead go try to bring the chief minister because you can't just have one and leave the other.
He don't go. Dennis don't go. Now,
you see why I say you guys are politicians. When they say let them call the APC journalists, now they say let them call the SLPP. So that's why you see, you guys have special interest.
Mr. Kagbo.
No, Mr. Kagbo.
You don't disqualify we now for being Sierra Leoneans.
No, you guys have special interest.
Yes.
No, Mr. Kagbo, without me, I will agree with you partly, but without you different, your neutrality as a Sierra Leonean, since we don't then at this radio for the past 5 years now, I have never ever had you criticize even Tijan Kabas SLPP government where you and me witness, or even the current. All the condemnation we don't do is that SLPP has put Sierra Leone in heaven, APC that is the difference only way.
No, that is very, Mr. Ponti, that is very true. I support you. Let me say, Mr. Kagbo, now we own police, but Mr. Kagbo is more of a politician than us.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Kagbo is more of a politician than any of us.
We can tell that by in your statements the way they give. Mr. Kagbo, you say you're not a politician, you're not a Sierra Leonean. Tell me one time when you praise the APC. One time from where
I don't have to praise them. I don't have to praise APC, neither do I have to praise SLPP.
No, but
I only have to bring
SLPP.
the fact
You defend
of
SLPP.
what is happening.
But you defend SLPP.
I'm not defending SLPP.
No, you defend SLPP.
Hold on, I'm coming. Okay, let me answer one question after the other.
I guess statistics now for you.
Let me answer one question after the other. Mr. Mankota, I'm not defending SLPP. I'm only saying the truth. It only happens that what is the truth falls on the side on the advantage of the SLPP, and what is the truth falls on the disadvantage of the APC. That's all.
Okay. Let me give you an example. Like you an example. You say you don't only say the truth, right?
Yeah.
When they arrest somebody, Nasa alone, they hold on for over nearly a month or 2 weeks. And
right.
You hear it, Denis, what he talking about say, anybody when they arrest, if you not get anything for charge with them, within 24 to 72 hours, you supposed for release them. What did you say about that, Nadis? Because when na APC the arrest, what did you say about that?
All right, this was my answer, and correct me if I'm wrong. I said the issue at hand was about an allegation of assassinating somebody. It doesn't mean it has to be a 72-hour arrest. If the authorities will prove as to why these guys were kept for so long, more than the mandated time, they are right. They only need to put a document to substantiate their reason. That's all. In every aspect of life, I've been in management for years. When you do something, you just put your reason.
Ahmed Kanu?
As long as they are authentic.
Na so Mr. Kabo bin say?
Yes.
Definitely.
Mr. Kabo, remind me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you wrong.
You wrong. Mr. Kabo, he knows he's a politician than we all.
Mr. Kabo, you wrong. Because what you been we did Pandawa for 2 days, for 2
this man,
program.
Mr. Kabo, he don't do na NGC, he don't do na SLPP, and now that he don't know who side for day, that he may against APC.
Go check in the politics. Go check in the politics, in the archives of the politics of Sierra Leone. If you will ever see my name in any political.
No, you're not there for be a member.
Just
You be a supporter. You're not a supporter.
I only speak what
you're not a political supporter.
Because you guys, these two parties, APC and SLPP and NGC, are here to confuse the public. Because the public are vulnerable.
Mr. Kabo, once again, can you don't know this program for over 6 years. Can you tell me one way you actually praise APC or defend APC?
That's what I said to you. I neither praise APC nor SLPP nor NGC nor any party. When I give my observation and my contribution, if it falls to you on the right side, you take it, you think that I support them. If it falls to them on the wrong side, you say I oppose them. No.
So you want to tell me, say, for the past 6 years, what you did?
I don't oppose nobody.
Okay, hold on. You want to tell me, say, for the past 6 years, what you did at this program here? You know, APC, one they do good things where you talk about.
I don't say that. If he comes to the point,
tell me now,
if we
let me answer the
question. If we ever discuss something where APC do good, I think I will say that. I'm gonna say what I think, not what APC think.
What I think is the right thing. What you they think? Now what you say? Now we they follow. You say you stand for the truth, right? And you accept say APC not ever says APC not ever do good. Well, if you acknowledge that APC don't do good, at least for the past 11 years where they in power, tell me who's term when just one term where you come out and say the APC do good now.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I repeat again. I contribute based on what is on the ground and what is brought forward. If you bring me something which I look as an independent person, a Sierra Leonean for that matter, a patriot, I will argue on that fact. So it left with you guys. You guys are politicians. It left with you guys to say he's against this, he's against that. But I'm not against either one. You guys take and say me are they against APC. SLPP take and say me are they in favor of SLPP. No, I am in favor of the truth. What I say.
Give me Saidu chance. Saidu, go ahead.
Because Mr. Kagbo, the way we begin go back, let's just bring some memories them way to this program. The recent one, now that we are talking about the police can get 24 hours. When we bring Richard Contenaya, after I don't left, we debate about how long they hold him. If he say he call him lawyer, he say go no more. So you never ever the police were wrong for detaining a CID for 1 week. Where they just say Braka Loka asking free caution. Now you just try for relate and say there was a plan about killing somebody, so the police have the right. You don't have management position.
Well, that's what I know of. No, you bring Richard.
That's what you know of. But yeah, but Richard Conte, hold on, Richard Conte, a not kill person. Now allegation for say money was given to Japan, and you try for nail him. You do all kinds of ways. Say no. In country to country, they give money to government. But let me come back the way they talk about you have never condemned SLPP, but you always condemn, which I know, but that's not your opinion. You're entitled to it. You know,
that is, even when we do the program after the election, the mayhem will happen to the other Sierra Leoneans, them we live in other parts of dominated by the SLPP. Cabo, yet you say no. What you say now? Maybe man continue for pull the tape. You say APC not for forget them past record. So why APC is complaining now?
Yeah.
This is the same thing APC used to do. This is what you said on this radio. Where them they ultimate kill people and Mende line the people and the all propaganda. Besides, this is what APC to remember the days of Sheikh Steven. Right. You brought those references. So
right. Well, okay. Mr. Abdul, let me answer that question. If that is what APC did, am I wrong to say it or right to say it?
No, you are right to say, but you also equally have the right to condemn what was happening at the time SLPP was doing against APC. Exactly. But you did not do that.
What is it in SLPP that they have done that I don't condemn yet? Tell me something. You mentioned of APC. I want to ask you.
Let me answer.
Richard Conte issue now number one.
No, forget about Richard Conte. Let's stay within the confines of the election. Immediately 2019. Right. After the election, Madam Bio was declared the winner, and there was mayhem in the country. APC supporters were being tortured. We all saw what happened in Kenema. Even the local LUC or AIG, Karo Kamara, had to run in the bushes and all this stuff. Mankota called this program, We Come On. Other atrocities and they report up and down the country. You never said, oh, SLPP. That's when you bring the comparison that, hey, look, and I'm calling you quotes. Let them APC people not forget say this is the same thing way APC they do today. You are right to bring whatever APC may have done during the day. So am I wrong?
No, you just need to be consistent. That's the point.
Yes,
Mr. Abdul,
yes, but you also equally have to say no. What SLPP is doing is wrong, and you are the only SLPP supporters that have SSV. They call out Yankaba. They say no, this is wrong. Now I make a mention this one just even waiting Francis say you have died as people the way they call the country Denis say it was wrong to arrest the police. You and I know, Kagbo, the police in Sierra Leone support the government of the day. Yeah. So let's don't put this under the water.
So you see, well, I am coming. Mr. Abdul. If you already know the police supports the government of the day, what is the problem are you guys bringing this thing? If that's what you know. No. Why are you blaming the police?
Why we are bringing this because before the SLPP came to power, they were campaigning that they are going to be
and if that's what we know that the police not alone, then they're in favor of the government. Would I don't condone that behavior to the police them for 37 years or 40 years of APC rule? How many years SLPP rule? Would I condone that behavior? We're not the big one. We're not the big one. We condone that behavior.
Mr. Gabo?
Yes.
All the two parties then get flaws. You want for make you know that. That's the point where they try for make.
Yeah.
The point where they try for make, you say, you na a Sierra Leonean, we na politicians them. You stand for the truth.
Right.
And the truth where you stand, now in there under judgment so. Now you would try for judge you. The truth where you stand for, number one, you know, stand for the truth. Because if you stand for the truth, you have to be consistent. When true come, na the one side talk come, then na the other side, if true come, they, even if you not like that side, they talk come also. Now that make it very important for, if you say you dey stand for the truth, you consistent, then, but I don't ask you, again, I dey ask you, you tell me say, you know say APC no one they do good. Tell me, now this program, whenever you come out and say this, things are what they, I'm talking about things are what they discuss, what we know say APC do good on them. Tell me one time where you acknowledge say APC do good for this particular thing what they discuss. So tell me one day.
All right. Okay, let me answer your question again once more, and I'm not going to answer it again. I don't look at APC doing good or bad. I don't look at SLPP doing good or bad. I look at what I have to say as an individual and a citizen. And when I say it, what's the problem with you guys is, when I say it, when it is the right thing for me to say, and you guys feel uncomfortable about it, especially when dry bones are mentioned in a passage, the old man is jit or the old woman is jit.
Forget about
when
that.
you guys are uncomfortable,
it is
whether SLPP is uncomfortable about it, Let's say I am against them. When APC is uncomfortable about it, let's say I'm against them.
Okay, like give an example because you know what they call. You don't praise SLPP for abuse of the police. You don't praise them for say they're right. Not to so. Not to so.
Uncle
APC for say
Uncle last
Okay,
of this.
Mankota, let me end by helping me, brother Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kanu, give me 30 seconds. Let me end by helping me, brother Kabo, for letting you know.
No, I don't need help though. I don't need help though because I'm not a politician.
Okay. Well, let me make it a statement way for the listening for the listener, Mr. Kabo. Mankota reference it just so. If you look at these two parties, everybody get flawed. Everybody get problem at their hand. Let me give the one way to happen over maybe almost 20 years ago. Tagbo. And I wonder you look yourself at the mirror and look yourself at the pillow. Say, was it really right? When Tijan Kaba came na Sierra Leone back from Guinea and Berewa, tell me how many people they put on trial and would have been convicted. The most prominent Southeasterner we serve under Johnny Paul. Because SLPP say Johnny Paul in government are an offspring of the APC because he's from the north in Limba. But guess who was the finance minister for the years of Johnny Paul in government? Na Joamara Bangali. Where is Joamara Bangali? He did not Liverpool. He did na Liverpool na host na Bo. Because he host na so he call Liverpool and Paris the pala there for the Bo school connection where Bo school way go. Then check the one they we serve under Johnny Paul. Who are they alive today like me and you? You know the terminology we better use? He said they are all the collaborators. But why was Joamara Bangali spared? So Kagbo, but then two parties, some of us we come on and not we get relatives them. Let's just leave it alone and say let's sleeping dog dies. They are dead now, they are gone. Whatever relative they, but they both have committed atrocities. So we cannot sit here as listeners and I asked my SLPP, my friend, I go free tongue. I went to Bo. I spent 1 week in Yamba. Kenema, they mix there. Would they talk? Would they say, I mean, not the men, they are not Sabian, but would they joke? But I only tell them the truth. I said, gentlemen, when I need to answer this question, Sheikh Stephen used to kill people, but most of the people he killed are not die-hard fanatic APC supporters. But when Berewa and Pakaba come, the question is, why Joamara Bangali was spared, the man who served for 11.
Okay. You go for Ahmed can go ahead. I think Mr. Abdul don't go. No, you know go off today, but
okay. Angota, Mr. Kabo, you know, say now we did this program, and we don't do this program. To be honest with you, we don't show some kind of independence and non-sycophancy. You know that. Now, when APC do something now, would they say for say this, not to show this, like for example, a very prominent example, okay, in the terms of Samsumana.
Yep.
Within this program, we talk plainly, say, removing Samsumana not the right thing for APC for do.
We condemn that action, they even pass the SLPP them.
Yes. This now just a profound example at the give. Mr. Kabo was in this program with us. We not cover anything, and we see the impact of waiting that happen, waiting that cause. Now the APC party. We say because we get for say whether we not be APC or not, and that is what they call patriotism. You know, politics or no politics, Mr. Kabo no. And Mr. Kabo, when he comes actually pointing out the mistakes the world empathy they do in the interest of being a Sierra Leonean, we all are patriots. You see, we as people there, we're so partisan, I use the word sodo. You see, we as politicians that we dare around not to say the truth, and that is very unfair to us. If they feel say now only they say the truth, and now only so patriotic pass we. Look why they tell we say in Australia we not politician. Like say we not rogue people there. we na some kind of a partisans them where we no understand wetin patriotism mean, we no love Sierra Leone. That is not fair to us being in this program. Let us just be fair. Mr. Kagbo, you have to really assess yourself how you address we at this program. Because it will come to a point where not a left hand you, like a Nisho, it will come to the point sometimes, Man Potago remove me because I don't like that kind of perceptions the way it can portray. You can make we look like say, you are more of a Sierra Leonean, you love we country part, you love we country, how past we self way born day, and every other thing, and that you are one of the honest commentators na the program, and that is not right. You don't even know us. You just know yourself.
Okay.
So you get for really moderate you perception how you they actually try for portray we. We are not enemies of Sierra Leone. We are patriots at the same time. We can be partisan if we want to, but we have the interest of the country. First, the country. We always talk about this program. Say Sierra Leone comes first.
All right.
We always
I think you don't say enough. Mr. Kabo.
Yeah.
I know say that you under the bench today, the short bench.
Right. That's correct.
You don't under judgment today. So what do they try for talk is? Yes, we understand.
Yeah.
Everybody
you gotta give me a chance so I
will give the chance. I will
respond, right?
Yeah, I will give the chance. What at the time, just the time for re-emphasize waiting. What will the time for talk about? You very well know say this program now one of the most independently minded people. They get one probably not one, even one of the most independently minded people in this program. We will not give a damn about party when it comes thing way they affect the country. We always stood out there and say this is wrong. Just like what Mr. Kanu tell you. Would they condemn the APC past the SLPP with the way that they condemn APC? You know that. That's now and then we build this program and that make it get credibility. And you just get for talk the truth because we all now grown up people there. Mr. Kabo, we all now grown up people there. We know when somebody and like what you say, you're right, we are politicians. We know when somebody they try for massage the truth. We know. We just set mouth and say, okay, let it go. But we understand that, say, you are more a politician than even we, because at least we once in a while, we jump and tell the truth. But one day, absolutely, you say you don't need any political party. The last time we tell you say you're not NGC, which is okay. You get the right for belong. You understand? Then where NGC lost, you focus on SLPP. You are not a SLPP actually member, but you are SLPP supporter. That's not supporter. Yeah, we know that. I like you not tell me. We know that because your actions is very very clear to me. But anyway, the good thing about this program is we all disagree for agree. Go ahead and give your final thoughts and let's go.
I thank you guys very much for bring this concern, and that shows you how TPN they operate. We're not liberals, then we open to our opinions, but all challenges, as you guys mentioned, especially Mr. Kanu, with regards to my broadcast, bring them on. There are no regrets of what I'm saying, and I will be ready to stand against any force that want to think that I shouldn't say what I have to say. Just like I mentioned, is that I give my analysis, just like, for instance, today's Mr. Kanu's issue. It's a tough issue. I mean, Mr. The Chief Minister, it's a tough issue, but I ask questions which I'm supposed to know. And some people feel jittery because the questions probably they are against them, or the other people think the questions are in favor of them. And that is the real thing about politics. I think as a patriot, as a Leonean, which I will ever remain to say, and I will not shy away from that, I'm proud that people feel jittery when I speak, and the other people feel happy when I speak. So the general public will judge and see where the truth lies. But this is me, and this is what I am, and
forever stand on what I am. If you have any challenge about that, bring them on. We are here in the United States. We know ourselves. You know why we are here. We are responsible. We are not children. Everybody here. We owe a lot of obligation to the people of Sierra Leone, and we only have to make sure that we know a lot of them are unfortunate. They are illiterate. They don't understand situations. I born a Northerner, raised a Northerner, educated a Northerner. Then I came to Sierra Leone. I mean, I came to Freetown. I'm not a strange person. There are a lot of people actually who might know me, but I use my last name. But I have names, 2 names, which are behind there, which people don't know. If I call them, trust me, everybody will call you. Say, I know that guy. I know that guy. I know that guy. So that's why that's why I stay on cargo. But people don't know my last name because I have 3 names. The last name they never reach there because they think the middle name is my surname. No. So I just take that and so I don't want to confuse anybody. But when you call those names, they will start to call you.
Can you actually, because me and Mr. Kagbo are no more.
Okay.
From
so
the beginning, Mr. Kagbo.
I'm Kagbo of the no spin zone. Kagbo of the no spin zone in a slippery ground when it comes to me, because I'll say the facts. Because at the first time,
Luna is nice. Luna is nice. Now we don't know. We don't know the nice.
So
when it comes to the
from where I know Mr. Kagbo now, the last name I know, now they call her Mr. Kagbo. Now that you tell me say you got 3 names, you need them 3 names and you.
I just
Mr. Kagbo and Mr. Kagbo people don't know it. They're afraid to identify them.
I'm not afraid to identify myself because the best important name in our salon, the most important name in our culture is your last name. Once you call your last name, is your name because you're foreign.
Okay, I get another question. Mr. Kagbo.
The last name Nakanu.
Mr. Kagbo.
I'm not a spy for anybody.
Hold on, Mr. Americano, hold on. Mr. Kagbo, I get another question for you.
Right.
The picture where you put now your real picture.
Which one you have there?
The one where they na TPN where we always put na the TV.
The face.
Yeah,
I go change that picture this way because I look older. People tell me when I put the pictures on the other side. They say that picture they look older, but when if I put my picture today, you say no, that's because that one is a 2-year-old picture. And if I put my picture today, you go say no, that one is
Mankuta, Mr. Kagbo, we therefore make a real FBI startup. If he sends you picture, not to himself.
All right, guys. It's been a spiritual, and I like that. I like that. This that they say about TPN. We disagree.
If he send you any picture, not to himself.
Oh man, I know they hide. Nah, man. People know me. Every day I talk in Africa. Every day I talk in Africa.
Okay.
All right.
So
they talk about we know we know you.
we know about you.
None of you know me. Anyway, none of you
know. I don't know how you know
any of you. No, I never met any of you. So we can't. I will just talk already.
Oh, okay, Mr. Kagbo. Mr. Kagbo.
Yeah.
On the 12th, well, let's say the 13th because I had the 11th and the 12th. On the 13th, I go to Adema, Maryland. So now I'll tell you that.
Wami Kandi.
Yeah.
Wami Kandi.
Yeah.
Let's go meet up today.
Yeah, let's go be you.
Mankosa, do that one.
Mankosa.
Yeah, we not do snap. Go not to snap, then we go know. We not do for snap.
What do we know about Mr. Mankosa is he be the Gambia and he be the Usa chef na Basse. Abide Gambia, we be the Gambia.
Yeah, well, that's
okay.
Abide
Brikama.
Oh, Brikama, you been there, Brikama, okay. Yeah, but I always have to tell you, the 13th, I did na Maryland. I want to see the logo snap.
Mankosa, Mr. Kagbo don't find out about you. If you been there na Gambia chef or not, you don't find out about you. So what did Mr. Kagbo say right now? Say the day what you did, then they are not going to say not to
true and not go to the lie. What's your way you go Gambia? I will Gambia in 1993. I be there where the good take place. Where Jamie to
No. Me go to 1996.
Oh, okay, go later. Well, I left 97, so you been left there.
Yeah. I left 99.
Yeah, I left 99.
I left 99. Okay,
Oh,
all right, guys.
okay.
So I would just want to thank the spirited discussion we will get at this program, and we want to thank we guys when Denis Saidu. This case now a case way complicated. I not go promise say I will dig deeper, but I will try my level best for if I will able to get hold of the journalist and try for getting inside of the story, and maybe even the chief minister or any of in guys, if I go able to get hold of her, let her get the inside of the story. And that's what they do. We investigate, we put her out there. We are not judges, we are actually journalists. So journalists, you know, the judge, you they present. What you get, let the people that judge. So this, it's Alex saying a more complicated than a lot of people didn't think, because Echo Bank. Anyway, I don't want to go deeper, but we'll go try for bring the journalist Saliu Tijan Jalo for let we talk to them. Let people then read from again from the diaspora for let we know. So I want for thank you too. Well, next week we'll go see now. I go want for bring somebody. I did and discuss with them first before I pull them out. We'll go want for bring somebody next week where would they come back, would they can interview. So, but in any case, I will let you know during the week for whether he don't get the courage for camp. If not, if I able to get the journalist, I will bring and come next week. I will go see you back next week, the same time, the same place. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.